there we have it, friends. Take a look at my sink. I've got it I got a huge sink too. I swear to God you could take a bath in it. But I've got it half full of bleachy, soapy water. And I've got all my trays for my dehydrator in here with the little inserts on them. I left the inserts, see here? I left them right on the trays. That way they won't stick together in the water. I might put a little more in there. Anyway, I also got my apron in there, and I also got my dish rag in there. Might as well clean it all in the shot, huh? So I'm going to soak these for a little bit because they were filthy after I dehydrated the grapes and the cranberries. And then I will show you just how nice this does, how nice and clean they can get this way. Because people always ask me, do you wash your trays every time? No, I don't wash them like this every time I use it. But I do rinse them off and wipe them down each time I use it. But every now and then when the stains get bad on it, this is what I do. And it works out beautifully. So I'm going to show you that when that's done. Right, friends, remember I had that cranberry stain on here. And it has come off completely. I got it all off there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to wring this out. And I'm going to finish it off in the wash. I'm going to wash it. I just wanted to make sure I got that off. Alright. Set that in my bucket there. Now these will come nice and clean. I love this. No stains, nice and clean. Set it right there. And then I got this because these were stained from the grapes and the cranberries. Look, they come so nice and clean. So I'm going to finish these up. Just a little bit of bleach and soapy water, and your stuff comes gorgeous. Comes out beautiful. All right. And then I'm going to save this water because it's still good, and I'm going to soak the rest of my aprons. Make sure my aprons get stain free as much as I can. I'm going to soak the rest of my aprons in here after I rinse these. And then I'll wash all my aprons together. It'll be nice. Look how nice that comes out. Love that. I like my stuff nice and clean. Nothing beats clean and sanitized. Okay. It's hot water, so. Whoop. Oh, darn ya. Okay. Alright. So that's the only way it's going to work. One. These will be nice. That's how easy it is to wash them and get all the stains off them from the food. Works out beautifully. Alright, I'm going to finish these up. And I'll show you when I get my other aprons in here. Now, because I don't want to waste this water. And my aprons are rough because I use them all the time. Look at that. I'm just going to layer them in here. Just let them soak, and then I can run a washer on a smaller load for all my aprons. And I'll be all ready. Look at that, get them filthy. Oh my goodness, I'm terrified. And I love aprons. And my mother made this one for me. It's so darling. So, well, we got something in the pocket of that. Paper towel. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so here's this one. This last one. I love this. Marie got me this. She lives in Windsor. Ontario, and she sent this to me, and I love that apron. Okay, so these are just going to sit in here and just soak for a little bit. And then I'll take them and wring them out, fling them in the wash, and they'll be good. So there we have it. When I get ready to do that, I'll show you. Okay, friends. I've got these all cleaned. I let them drain a little bit. I'm just going to give them a quick dry. Look how nice they turn out. Nice and clean. I love it. I'll put this down on here and give this a good drying off. Put that in there. See how nice and clean those come out? All it took was just a little bit of Dawn dish soap and a little bit of bleach, and they're ready to go. They're ready for the next go around. Just give those a dry on both sides. Nice and clean they come out. What is this? Oh, piece of fuzz. Yep. This is how I keep my dehydrator in such nice shape. I got this dehydrator from my mother-in-law, and she's passed away now, bless her heart. But she had it in her attic. I think I told you that story before. It was still brand new in the box, never had been used, and she gave it to me like back in 2010. And I don't want to part with it. I absolutely love this thing. Now, because it's so old, I could never get the, like the fruit leather trays that go with it. I tried to find stuff like that, and it's just so old, it's obsolete. They don't even make it anymore. They make, you know, the new modern one, the newer one. So, the ones for the new warnings, they don't fit these old ones. So I went to Michael's, and that's where I got these. And I think these are like, I don't know, what, needlepoint or something. These little mesh, I don't even know what they're called, but I got them at Michael's. They were like 30 cents a piece. So I got enough of them, and I cut them down into shape, and they fit it beautifully. So there, that's nice and clean. Let me dry my lid, because I washed that too. So everything is good in here. And it's ready for round 2. So there you have it, friends. That's how nice it cleans up. Absolutely beautiful. I like things clean. So, I'll be back with you when we get the aprons ready. Okay, we'll see how these are doing. Some of this, I'm just never going to be able to get out of here. Absolutely not. I'll try something. I usually can get stains on it, pretty much anything. But sometimes they're just too baked on. It's coming off. My pockets is what really gets bad, because my belly gets in the way of everything. It's coming off quick. Alright, so got that one. That looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to wring this one out. I'm just putting these in my dish pan. It's empty, but just to carry them downstairs. These ones come pretty clean. These ones that are of the, I don't know what that is on there. The cotton linen ones. I don't know, they come really good and clean. That one will come off. Okay. Clean these out. And in there. This one looks pretty good. One more. I got a stain on that. I think it's chocolate. That's a booger to try and get out. All the rest of it looks pretty good. So, let me see here. What is this? Maybe we can get some of that off. Well, it's not going to come off. All right. Okay, so now I got that done. Put this back under my sink. Up the water out. Okay. All right, get all the water from back there. Okay. Now, off to the wash machine. We are in my basement, friends. This, I'll show it to you. I call my basement my dungeon. Okay, now with my strings on my apron, I always just give them a loose tie off so they don't get caught into anything. And then I just put them around there. Because my washer is one of those, I'll show you. You can see, barely see down there, it doesn't have the agitator. Just a little piece on the very bottom. So, things will get caught under there. And I don't want that to happen, so this is all I do. I usually have good luck with this. And I'll get these washed and that'll be nice. I usually iron them because, again, I love my aprons and I like things nice and neat. But you know what? When I was down here cleaning my basement last week with my husband, I went to move my iron that was sitting on my ironing board, and I dropped it on the cement floor and it busted. So I'm without an iron right at the moment. So this is gonna just have to be dried, and it's gonna make me nuts. I'm gonna have to get another iron, but it'll work for now. I just lie those around there. Okay, and then over here, you'll see, maybe not, I make my own laundry soap, you all know that, and I use a cup of it, and I pour it right in there, and I also use my favorite Downy. I made my own fabric softener before, but man, I'm just stuck on Downy. I just love this stuff. So that's what I put in there. Absolutely. That's it. It's going to go on light, cold water, and I'll twirl you around so you can see my basement. Okay. All the way to the end. Hold on, I'll turn the light on over here. It was a nightmare. It didn't take us too long to clean it up though. But it was a bit of a nightmare. You've never seen my basement. That's my stuff. See those containers right there, those bins? I should be doing this with my phone because it's easier. But my bins right there, I use those to grow stuff in. And I got nice 3 of them. My friend gave me those bins, were all full of canning jars, which are up over there. Just tons of them. I got all my stuff down here. Extra canner. And all my wires for my trellises. Extra chairs. My old stove hood. And all my shelves. I got shelves all over my basement. Everything's lined up. There's my little pools that I use for the grandkids, and then one extra that I got for planting stuff in. And then that green thing is the plastic covering for my greenhouse. And then over there is, my gosh, more shelves and all kinds of my husband's stuff. And I think every basement has a bed, you know. We just need to get rid of that in the spring. We keep forgetting about it. But that's all my greenhouse stuff right there. Everything's sorted and ready to go. Those are my husband's shelves, and well, I don't really mess with those too much. And then you can't barely see it, but in that room right there, that's his tool room. We got all our tools and stuff in there. And extra chairs, whatever. So otherwise, the basement is pretty clean. That's my washer dryer, and that's my little dresser. I got that. That's an old and I love it. I got drawers in it, and it's got shelves underneath the doors. I repainted that years ago. It's been here ever since. And so yeah, that's the basement. And then over here, you can't barely see it. That door right there, that's a root cellar. And I don't use it too much though. I probably could, but I don't know. I never have used it. And over here's more shelves, of course. And what's left of my year's supply of toilet paper I got last spring. Last March, I think it was. Anyway, these shelves here, I wanted so badly to take those out of here and put them up when I had my resale shop, put them in my building. But you can't get them out of the basement because, of course, let me show you this. The basement door is short. See, and those steps, friends, those steps are not forgiving. They're all cement. so you can't get that up between the stairs and the door. It just doesn't work. Alright, so I'm going to turn my lights off. We're going to head upstairs. Friends, there we go. My aprons, they're nice and clean again. And I look at no stains in this one. I was so pleased with that. But I do like to iron them. But my iron is broke, unfortunately, so they'll have to wait. Hopefully, because I hang them, I don't just fold them and put them away. I hang them up, so hopefully some of the wrinkles will hang out of them. Anyway, that's how I do a few things. And I brought you along with me. Y'all have a good day, and thanks for watching.